People who've gotten their bosses fired. How? 1. The CEO publicly praised me for completing a task that my boss had struggled with, so my boss retaliated by forwarding all of his tasks to me in an effort to overwhelm me with work. I actually found his job pretty manageable, which the CEO also noticed and fired him, giving me his job in office. 2. He grabbed the back of my neck and said, "If you ever say I'm wrong in front of a customer again, you'll regret it." I went to the GM and told him, and my supervisor was relieved of his duties about 5 minutes later. 3. Was working maintenance at an ice rink. The rule for anyone who knows how an ice rink works is if the Zamboni doors open, you get the F off the ice. Some idiot decided to ignore the fact that they were open and that I was standing in the doorway, and decided to rip off one last slap shot. The puck bounced off the glass and hit me in the head. I was okay, but reported it to my boss, because we have to fill out an incident report for things like that. The boss asked, "Are you okay?" I said, "I feel okay." Then he responded with, "Well, we don't really have to report it then, do we?" I reminded him of the protocol, but it was clear he didn't want to do it. Since he wouldn't do it, I sent a descriptive email of the incident up to the administration, because I felt there should be some sort of documentation/paper trail in case, God forbid, I ended up having a brain hemorrhage or something a few days later. The boss was fired by my next shift. 4. I took a cell phone video of her taking money from the safe and putting it in her wallet. I knew she was doing it, and I also knew that the moment it came out that money was missing, she'd blame it on me. She was so stupid that she didn't realize she should stop doing that while I was standing 10 feet away with my phone out and facing her. 5. Phoned him to tell him I won't be at work for the rest of the week as my mom is terminally ill in the hospital. The next day, about an hour after she passed away, he phoned and asked why I wasn't at work. I just hung up on him so I wouldn't say anything that would get me in trouble. The next day I sent the area manager a WhatsApp message explaining what he'd done and attached a video of him breaking the freezer door while having a tantrum, which cost the store nearly $6,000 in lost stock and the repair costs, which he told the AM it broke on its own. He got fired that day and I got 2 weeks off with full pay.